Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome to this program.
Welcome, you're welcome.
As you can see, due to the hardship of the country, Labour to engage federal government on minimum wage. The rider, Nigerian Labour Congress and TUC will engage the federal government on minimum wage, review demanding on living wage, and rising inflation and economical hardship. What is your take over it?
Well, our politicians and our federal government, based on the economic situations and the inflations concerning the way things are moving, that is why Labour President and UTC President are working very hard to make sure that the economic situation in Nigeria, in particularly, they want to make it or make things to be in favor of masses. For instance, like if you see the situation of fleet stations, the way fuel is rising, and moreover, our president, so-called our president, which says that he has subsidized fuel, which I know Nigerians, they are using it as a politics. And so many things are going wrong based on this situation. Nigeria don't want to, our president, so-called our president, don't want to treat the masses so that they will be able to enjoy what we have in this country. That is why we want to engage them and to discuss the living wages concerning the workers, especially in Nigeria.
So now, as you can see, and as you are saying that this is hard in Nigeria.
Yeah, very hard, of course.
So that is why people are going for a living wage instead of minimum wage.
Yeah, that will also help us a lot, because if we still continue on minimum wage, we'll be suffering a lot. But living wage will comprise both the youth also, and also comprise both the private sectors. That is why we put it together, the Labour and TUC, to make sure that whatever we bring out on the table for the discussion with the president, we believe if he fails to comply on our own demand, Nigeria will be a blackout.
The last time they reached an agreement between federal government and TUC and the Labour Congress concerning 70,000 naira.
Yeah.
No, are you saying that 70,000 cannot buy anything in Nigeria currently?
We know.
So what you are saying that 70,000 cannot buy something?
In present situation of this country, assuming you are going to market, for instance, a liter of fuel now is almost 1,320 or 305
per
liter now.
Okay.
Now, if you compare to people that are traveling every blessed day, let's assume from now from Lagos to East, some paid 40,000 naira per trip. Now, you check it, and if you sign 70,000 naira, it cannot lead us anywhere. That is why we are planning to engage with the federal government that they should work on our living wages, which is very, very important and crucial to this each and every one citizen in this country. And our demand will not be much, because you cannot kill a hare that is laying an egg that you are eating. No. You will make it the way it will be comfortable for them, also comfortable for the TUC and Labour president. So I may say that what we may demand, we're not demanding 700,000 neither or 1 million, no. at least each citizen, both private sector or people that are working in government office, at least
Civil servants.
at least 250. Let's take private sector, at least each salary they collect, let it be at least para 250,000 to 300,000.
Okay, for now, what do you think that you people will table where will be the total agreement, or let us say the actual amount people are going to tell the federal
Well,
government?
first and foremost, table either 600,000. From there we kick off.
Okay.
Yeah, from there we kick off.
But I assume the current president of the country, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will refuse to.
I know you put, let's say, our politicians. You will try to make it minimum. At least, if we can be able to table 500 to 600, they may start, because that is the first negotiation. They may start from 60, 70, until sitting 2 to 3 times. We may get to something that's tangible that will favor the whole country.
Viewers all over the world, as you are watching this program, please comment and subscribe on this session. Yeah. Okay, Honorable, please, I want to ask you more questions.
I'm here for you.
Concerning the killing that's going on in Nigeria, you can see, and kidnapping, you can see what's going on in Oyo State. What is your take over it?
Well, every politician in this country, they have their way of ruling. I could remember when Jonathan was there, almost all the whole masses in this country said that Jonathan cannot handle it. Now, they move out Jonathan. Buhari comes in, believing that he will be able to sustain it. Is also the same thing. Now, Bola Ahmed come up again. All these things that are using this as a politics, which I have said for the initial time. There is a time that our federal government discussed with the U.S. president. Now, that time, the U.S. president come up and cross-check and even come to Meduguri, for instance, at that time. So when they go and check, at long run, they could not see anything. That's why I told you that in all these things that they are doing, at times our Nigerians, our government, our president, they did it as a political issue.
Allegedly, now we are putting that they are. You are saying that they are using this as a political.
Yeah, they are using this as a politics.
Okay.
They want to. So some of it they are using this as a politics. That's where I stand. Are you getting me? They are using this as a politics. Not that it's not happening, but they use it to do what? To cajole some of our government.
Okay. So what is the advice to federal government?
Well, my advice to federal government that they should bring more soldiers within Nigeria and outside our neighboring countries, so they will be able to stay in each border.
So they should engage with federal foreign soldiers.
Yeah, so that they will be able to stay in border and counter all these issues, because it's getting much. We know our federal government have faked us in different ways, but we are also still Nigerians.
You believe in one Nigeria? You believe in Nigeria?
For now, until what they are looking for come to pass. And that thing they are looking for is Biafra, which I know, let's say in 10 years coming, Biafra will exist.
Are you a prophet or what?
No, I'm not a prophet, but I'm telling you.
Why do you say in 10 years?
Yeah, because of the situation in this country. That's why I told you that in the next 10 years, Biafra will do what?
Maybe March. So, are you telling the world that by 9 to 10 years,
yeah,
there's something called Biafra as a nation?
I stand and let the whole masses to know that from now to 10 years, Biafra will come up. Biafra will be in existence.
Thank you. Viewers all over the world, please subscribe and comment on this program. Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.